Pastor Olukoya, the GO of MFM, the Chief Security Officer of the GO, Olukoya'S security officer, was accused of sin at a native doctor's house, and he has cried out to say, no be me, oh, na lie, they lie, oh, that he has never even been to Ogbomoso, the place they said they saw him. One of the pastors in MFM came out and said, yes, he met the pastor at Abali's place. And a lot of people are asking the questions. You said you saw the chief security officer of Olukoya at Abali's place. What did you say go do for them? And he said, okay, oh, me I explain. He said in his church, I don't know whether it is in Warri or wherever, but in one of the parishes that he was pastoring as at that time, that they needed to do some construction work, and they needed what is it called? They needed a carpenter. So one of the church members said, okay, they have a carpenter who usually do it, and they have informed the person, and they waited for him. They didn't see him, so they had to go and look for the carpenter. They went to his house. Fortunately or unfortunately, the so-called carpenter is a son of an herbalist. So that was when they went to look for the guy, that you were supposed to do this job, and we've been waiting for you, we've been calling you, but I didn't show up and all of that. So they had to go to his house to go and look for him. So they discovered that his father is an herbalist. And lo and behold, it was right there and there he got to know that the boy's father, the carpenter's father, is a Nababalawo. As before they could see Jack Robinson, that he just saw the chief security officer of a Dr. Olukoya. He just saw the guy. That the guy just, was shocked. That he didn't say anything. So at the end of the day, of course, he didn't tell us what actually transpired. Whether the carpenter, who happens to be the son of the herbalist, whether he told him anything or not, he was surprised at what the man can't do for there. So, a lot of people always ask questions. This era is not a era where somebody will just tell you anything. They just take everything hook, line, and sinker. That, okay, even you yourself, you are saying that you went there to go and get somebody who is going to work for you. Maybe the man too went there. You just have to make a excuse for somebody who is not even telling you stories, because like some people are very, very good. They, no matter what you are going to be telling them about other people, they will not just take everything. They just want to, like, okay, since this person is not there to defend himself, maybe you are trying to defend the person, then the person has to prove beyond reasonable that okay, what is telling you about that person is true. So we didn't hear much, not until now. At the end of the day, it was a long story. The so-called pastor who accused, he didn't even say anything. It was after he was taken to jail, because according to this pastor that was jailed for 9 years, who is now telling us that he saw Olukoya'S chief security officer at the herbalist place, said he didn't say anything, that the man, the chief security officer, came to tell him that, please, you should not even tell anybody, and that was it. But before you could say Jack Robinson, they started framing him up and saying that he's committed a lot of atrocities in the church and all of that. They threw him inside jail. So now the chief security officer say nothing like that to go anywhere. That say he don't even know the place. He has not even been to Ogbomoso, because yes, he said, I think that's the place they said the Babalawo resided as at that time. Whether he still resides there, it's a different ball game entirely. Yes, he said he has never been to the said place. They said they saw him. That he never go there. So why be say they can't lie for her? Say no nothing. So if you know nothing, because they cannot come and tell us that because he accused the man, because they didn't say he accused the man. That was not the reason why they took this man, this MFM, whether it's a pastor or child, they took him to prison, spent 9 years there. So it was after he came out and started saying he never did all of those things that they accused him of doing, stealing, being an armed robber and all of that, that he believes that it is because of the situation of what he saw. Because at the end of the day, he now found out that it was this same chief security officer that was just that was laying all of these allegations against him. Then he was able to put two and two together. Say, oh, this guy wanted to play a fast one on him by trying to implicate him, because maybe he never trusted that this guy would not say anything, and he just went to their GO and started saying that, oh, this man is this and this and that. But at the end of the day, what baffles me now, the man spent 9 years, and the church is now saying that, oh, they were not instrumental to the man staying in prison for 9 years, that they had granted him bail, that he was the one who chose to be there. And that is the question a lot of people are asking. Why all of this? But the bottom line is that the chief security officer said he has never been to Ogbomoso. He doesn't know what they are talking about. So it's not it doesn't have anything to do with a herbalist. On the other hand, the so-called so-called pastor who said he saw him there said he never stolen, nothing. They just did manage the whole thing and ask somebody to come and lie against him. And the person said he cannot lie against him. And that was how that one entered into problem as well. So this whole thing is just everything is something else. But what we can take off from this whole thing is that now they release this man, the MFM pastor, they release him, discharged and acquitted. So where did the issue or the case of armed robbery came from? Yes, where did it come from? How come? And the court said they cannot even prove that the man was an armed robber. Who took them there? One that we judge everyone will come soon. Church members respect their spiritual father, pastors, more than their biological fathers. No, biological father not just a mere man. We are talking of God. Even Jesus, some people majority of those people who go to church, they don't know God. And the Bible says Jesus is the only way to God, is the intermediary between us and God. But these pastors, whether deliberately or knowingly to them, whether ignorantly, they have made themselves the intermediary. People no longer see God. Jesus, like I always say, Jesus is hiding behind the cross. It is the pastor they always see. So majority of them don't even know God. So you are talking about their parents. Their parents are smart enough. God himself, people respect their pastors more than God. No be every building will get pulpits or mounts cross on top be church. Yeah, church cannot be built. Church cannot build them house. Exactly my question when I was asking that. They said the church has nothing to do with the man being in prison for 9 years. So it was out of their own volition. And I said, why is it that the church could not even build them? No wonder the Bible says that the judgment is going to start from the house of God. We so much love our pastors to the extent of sacrificing our dear lives and more for their benefits. We don't even love the Jesus himself that died for us. Criminal enterprises, it's only God that knows who is serving him. One day we will all stand for judgment. Of course, that is a short thing. Nigeria choose to stay in prison. Okay, it is well. The man choose to stay in the prison because that is what we are telling us. It's unfortunate. So the family and Sahara reporter couldn't bail him for 9 years. It's unfortunate. So guys, let's know what you think. The man said he doesn't know anything. They are lying against him. Leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.